Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? Hope you all will be fine and good. As you know that we are again in online classes, so I'll explain you English A. I'm your English teacher. As you know that we have learned all the units in classes by test. So here I'm going to give you a revision look. So you have to prepare yourself at your home. So let's move on. Unit 12, the mock turtle story. First we will learn about the words meaning. Venture, to offer or express something embraced or ignored. Flamingo, a large bird with pinkish white feathers. Mustard, a hot spicy paste made from powder. Croquet, an outdoor game usually played on a lawn. The arches, the hoops for the croquet game. Mock, made to appear like something else, imitation and fake. Griffon, a mythical monster with the head and wings of an eagle. So these are the words meaning of the unit 12, the mock turtle of the story. So now move on the questions. What was the Duchess' theory about morals? The Duchess's theory about morals was that everything has got a moral, and that is only a matter of finding it. Now next question, how did the Duchess's manner change? And question is running out more. Answer is the Duchess's manner changed immediate. Her voice died away and she began to tremble. Now next question. What kind of person was the queen? The queen was a fierce and savage lady. She was hot-tempered and everyone was scared of her. So I summarize this lesson little bit. In this chapter, the character Alice discovered a few rules about food. She discovered that using pepper in their meal and made people hot-tempered. Also that it was vinegar which made people sour, and chamomile made them bitter. Lastly, it was things like barley sugar that made a child sweet-tempered. She wants to say that people use paper in their meal because that made people hot-tempered, and if they are using the vinegar in their meal, then vinegar made the meal sour. and bitter. So she feels the meal sour and bitter. That's why she used the sugar in that meal. She thinks that if she is using the sugar in the meal, that makes the children sweet tempered, but not the real. She was in prediction. So many things were funny in her schooling about taking her this habitat, and her master was a turtle and that's called by tortoise in this chapter. That's why that is the title of the mock turtle of the story. So let's move on the other question and word spinning with their exercises. So we are moving on next chapter, unit 15, the purple children. Words meaning run, it, to find it after searching for it. Fugitive, somebody who is running away, for example, from justice. Rancor, bitterness and resentment. Partisans, member of a group that has taken up armed resistance. Punctilious, very careful about the convention of correct behavior. Antagonism, hostility, hatred. So these are the words meaning of unit 15, the purple children. So now move on the questions. Why had the boy entered the courtyard and what had he done? The boy had entered the courtyard to hoist their native flag and he had done it without being noticed. Now next question. How does the author describe how the fugitives disappear into the night? The author describes the fugitives disappearing into the night as being snatched away into the silence and darkness of the little streets. What are partisans? What was the role of played by the children as partisans? Partisans are members of group that has taken up armed resistance against the occupying enemy forces. The children were supposed to hoist the native flags on enemy territory. The sentry had been given strict orders not to let anyone enter the courtyard, but he had also been told to treat the natives kindly and gently. The girl said she had lost her cat, and quivering with emotion, she pleaded with him to let her in. The sentry felt pity for the young girl and felt there was no harm in helping her. So he gave into the girl and allowed her to enter the courtyard. When she entered the courtyard and was finding her cat in every room, but she didn't get her cat. She was listening her voice, that where the voice is coming, and she was running every room for checking her cat by her voice. When she went up the last floor of the building, she watched a boy who was putting the flag, and she was scared who was he. But the boy requested her to don't shout, I'll tell you who I am. So both of the guys were talking, and the boy was getting her in confident. So the girl was accepted her all the talking which the boy told her. She didn't tell anything about him to the guard of the building. So it is the short story of this lesson. Now let's move on the exercise of this unit. It is exercise C, words and meaning. Here are the words which are written in black and their meanings. First, forward, ahead in the direction that one is facing. Forward, a short introduction to a book. B, die means stop living. Second word, dye, a natural or synthetic substance used to color something. Now C, score, clean or brighten by rubbing with something. Score, the number of points, goals achieved by someone, a set of 20. D, recent, feel bitter or angry about. Recent, having happened only a short time ago. Infinite, limitless in space or size. Infinitesimal, extremely small. F, very cautious about possible dangers or problems. Vary, differ in size, degree or nature from something else of the same genre, class. Now exercise 2. use the following in sentences of your own. So these are the words and sentences. You can make your own sentences also, but the sentence size should be correct with correct spelling and wording. So triumphantly, the athlete triumphantly took a victory lap of the ground. B. Compensate. Arish had lost Shiza's toy, so he had to compensate her loss by buying her another one. Impact. The full impact of the deal will be seen after some time. Run it to earth. The police took over an hour to run the criminal to earth. Antagonism. The antagonism between the two groups would be felt by everyone present there. So students, I will explain you the questions and words meanings and exercises of these 2 units. So you have to prepare yourself at home, learn again and again these units exercises. If you learn again and again, you will be perfect for your test and it will be preparation of your paper. As you know, in the class I have taken all the units test. So here we are going to revise. If you revised your test, then kindly send the pic of your given test by signature with your parent in the group. Just take the screenshot and send it to your group when your group is open. As you know that your group opening time is 7:30 to 8:30. In between that, you have to send your test pics, or if you have any kind of question regarding your test, lesson and everything in which you are facing the problem, you can ask. अगर आप लोगों को किसी भी किस्म की कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है तो आप लोग ग्रुप टाइमिंग्स के अंदर हमसे पूछ सकते हैं. जब हम आप लोगों को अलाउ करते हैं ग्रुप्स के अंदर 1 आवर 7:30 to 8:30, उस दरमियान आप लोग हमसे कोई भी सवाल पूछ सकते हो. कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा या कोई चीज़ पूछनी है तो उन तमाम क्वेश्चंस आप लोग लिख लीजिए और लिखने के बाद वो आप हमसे पूछ सकते हैं, हम आपको जवाब देंगे. ठीक है. सो टिल देन यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ सिंसियरली. डोंट बी चीट इन योर टेस्ट. इफ़ यू चीट then you will lose your. That's not our lost, teacher lost. It is totally your loss. So be sincere by your test and do test in a separate copy or either in your notebook, but that will be checked by your parent or guardian or tutor. Then take the screenshot and give it to back your group. Then I will check them and I'll give you a remarks. So students, till then, Goodbye. Take care. Allah Hafiz. We will meet you next class. Bye. Take care.